What sphere am I in?
What was the question?
What sphere of the spirit world is my soul development?
Not yours, theirs. Yeah.
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 It was you, but also some others. So it was a question asked by a number. Okay. The hells. Yep. That actually applies to almost everybody here. Not everybody, but almost.
That's why I feel I saw these attacks and see all these visions.
Microphone, if we can. Yep.
That's why I'm heavily attacked by the spirits too. They're claiming I belong to them.
No, that's not why.
That's not why you
Oh,
are.
it's not why.
But that is happening.
I want to talk
That's what I think.
about
Okay.
the spirit attack as well. So some of you are under spirit attack, and I want to talk a bit about spirit attack. So let's just do that just briefly.
Leave it with Nicholas.
Leave it with.
Yeah.
So for yourself, Nicholas,
Yes.
the spirit attack you're under is not because you're dark. And
Okay.
and it's true that most of us here are in the hells in terms of development. And the main reason why is actually because we haven't processed much emotion and we haven't grown much in love. And we've carried a lot of sin that we don't recognise. Makes
Okay.
sense? But one sin that you're committing quite strongly, which is actually the cause of most of your problems, and that is the sin of needing to be special.
And a number of people here have that sin.
A number of
actually.
you have this,
Yeah.
mostly young men, but many people we meet have this problem. They need to feel that they're special. Now, when you need to feel like you're special, you attract a whole heap of spirits who now want to barter with you. They try to make you feel special, but the
They
cost...
give me something.
Sorry?
They give me something.
They give you the feeling that you're special,
Uh-huh.
right? But they want something in return. They want control
Yeah.
of your life.
Power, and they control
How?
me.
Over you.
They are in the power so much.
Correct.
And
correct.
I felt that 2 days ago I was acting, masturbating myself, and after I felt that I was under the power and the control. They said, I'm your master, and I said, no, you're not.
Yeah.
It's God, my master, and I was on the ground, and then I said, no, you're not, but they're here. So using my sexuality is like a
It's
big
a
holes.
Big area. Where
Big
they're
area of
connected.
holes for you, yes, the sexuality, yes. But again, this is the bigger problem.
Because I want to feel special.
Yeah. And you
Well,
don't feel special.
No.
No. But you need to go through being humble to feel the emotion that you're not special, right? But you want to be more. You want to be worth more than others.
I think I'm in the other way. Like I feel unworthy, and
Oh, I agree.
You want to avoid that feeling so much
That
that
you
you're
want the
willing to
opposite
have
to it.
interactions with spirits who want power, and then they
Okay.
give you this feeling: I'm powerful, I'm special, I know
They
things.
make you feel like you
Yeah.
know things. They make you feel like you're better than other people because they can't see things that you can see.
so I feel so unworthy inside me, like this not salt, that I attract. I act like I want everyone to feel like I'm special. I'm over the other ones.
Yep.
Then I'm very alone. In fact.
Oh, of course you are, but actually not alone from a spiritual perspective because you've got a posse, of spirits.
Like an openness to
And, yeah,
spirits.
A
This-
posse, you know what a posse
Sorry,
is?
I don't know
It's,
what-
like the cowboys used to ride together
together in a group.
Yeah,
So you've
that's
got
what
a
we call
group
that's a
of
posse
spirits
in English.
who are all thinking, if we make Nicholas feel special, we're going to have almost total domination of Nicholas to the point we can control when he lives or dies, which is the reason why you were tempted for suicide in the past.
Yes.
We should control who he meets up with, the women, men
Yes. Also.
meets up with.
Very
And
dark. My ex-girlfriend, I think she was like totally overcoat and.
not only that, even the women you think is your soulmate, they can tell
Uh-huh.
you she's your soulmate, and you go, yeah, no worries, she's my soulmate, and off you go.
Uh-huh.
They have total control over your life. That's your problem.
How can I get out?
Well, you need to deal with the primary feeling.
So your addiction is to feel special rather than feel what you actually feel.
What you actually feel.
So it's about giving up that addiction and then being humble to what is driving the addiction.
So I was processing an emotion this morning. Was that right or was it not?
They will let you process whatever is going to make you closer to them.
I wanted to feel my powerlessness, Because I thought I was
Yeah,
out of the
they will let
problem.
you. If you just listen, you need to listen to what I'm saying because you're not humble to what I'm saying.
Sorry.
They will let you process any emotion which strengthens their bond with you.
They will not
When
let
you
me-
feel powerless,
Yeah.
that strengthens their bond with you. They will let you process that. So it won't be real. They'll let you do it, but it won't be the real thing you need to feel.
I think there's something in my head, and I'm very logical that I cannot grasp what you're saying to me. I don't
Correct.
understand why.
Correct.
It's like it's a blockage, but I'm very logical and very
But they're doing that as
intellectual.
well. They're doing that as well.
They block my understanding of this.
They don't want me to even talk to you.
Yeah, of course. That's why when I went to see an apostle, their voice was speaking to me. I don't want to speak to her.
Yeah,
That's the same thing.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And they've got almost total control of your life. Now,
Since how long? Since
for a long time, yes. The issue you face is you're a very mediumistic person. So you're very open to spirits talking to you and guiding you and pushing you around.
that's not helping me in my case. Finally, that's not helping me. That's not.
Well,
Like-
it could be of assistance if you're connected to a different group of spirits, couldn't it?
Of course.
Yes, but the different group of spirits are not going to help you avoid your feelings.
I have to work on my feelings. Yes.
Yes, but all the feelings
Well,
you're currently
they're not
working on are
avoiding.
not your feelings.
Yeah.
But they are theirs.
They're theirs. Or they are feelings that enable them to have more control over you.
So finally, even if I work on myself, they are still here and influencing me. So I cannot go out of the space where I am. So what's the clue there? So how can I do? You told me I need to feel my unworthiness. Finally,
Just stop for a moment.
sorry.
Yabba, 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 yabba at me, right? But not hearing me. So just stop for a moment. Just let yourself stop. Calm yourself down.
You're a bit panicked
You're
because
panicked.
they're like
They're triggering your panic. They're threatening you, and the more they threaten you, the more panicked you become. You need to stop for a moment. You understand? Just calm down for a moment. Stop for a moment, and right. What can you do is the question. Right? Now, the very first thing that needs to happen is you need to be willing to deal with emotions that you don't want to deal with. Right? So the first thing is be more humble than your being. The second thing is face some truth. These spirits are not helping you. Any of you talked to Nicholas over the course of the last few days? Yes? How difficult do you find talking to him? Very difficult, isn't it? Yeah, he's talking all the time, and all you're doing is just there listening. That's it. You're there to listen to him. This is your addiction. You see other people as just being there to listen to you. Right? It's one of the addictions. You need to face some truths. What are you wanting out of this? What things do you want by being special?
Is that power on someone or control or?
Not just power and control, it's also
Just
you want them to
feel-
hear you.
Ah.
You want them to understand you. But you're not thinking of them, you're thinking of you.
all me only.
It's all me, you see? And this is what the spirits are hooking into. They love that. They love like, it's all me, so they make it all about you while at the same time get you to do a whole heap of things they want you to do. Feed the addiction, if you like. So you're going to have to face the addiction, Nicholas. Now, I'm not going to have the time, unfortunately, to speak with you in more detail about this because we want to answer more questions from others and everything else as well. But I wanted to at least say that to you, that they have control of your life at the moment and you can get out of their control, but you're going to have to find the reason why they have control, why you give them control. That's going to have to be the focus of your life for a while. Why do you give these spirits control of your life? A lot of that generally is about you don't want to make decisions for yourself. You want somebody else to keep telling you what to do and make your life easier.
You already said that to me in email and the
Correct.
answer you asked you sent to me.
Correct. So what I want you to do is to reread that email
Okay.
and learn more from it. You follow? But you're in a state that is very directly controlled because you're mediumistic. Now, later in your life, being mediumistic is going to be good for you. And it's going to be a gift, right? But at the moment, it's not a gift in the sense that for you, it feels like a weight, yeah? A weight on your shoulders that you're struggling under.
And I'm not using. I try to close doors, but it's not working. I'm still healing on it. You know.
That's because you don't want to give up the. You don't want to be humble and give up the addiction.
Things being special.
Mm.
That comes from my decision, or can it come from any childhood things, or like, or no?
Well, no, it comes from the opposite in childhood.
Yeah.
Opposite?
Yeah, it comes from feeling that you're not special and you want to be.
Okay.
Yep, and you're going to have to work your way through that emotionally. So that, unless you deal with that problem, and by the way, I've met many people like you, and we have some people in Australia that I've known for some time that are exactly like you as well, that have had heavy spirit influence right from quite a young age, usually quite violent fathers, usually, or not so much violent, but pushy fathers or something like that. You had no father.
It's like I have my father is like absentee father, or it's like
Absent father. Yeah.
absentee father.
That's right.
He's there, but he's not there. I mean, it's like
That's right, yeah. And usually it's issues with their father, you know, trying to gain approval and acceptance in the world. But some of the ones that I'm thinking of, after 10 years, they still want to feel special.
I have to get rid of this.
And you have to and so they still have the same
right
problem.
away.
Yeah, it needs to be dealt with. And so
I feel I have the will to do it. I hope I still have it, because I want to get out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you can. The issue you're going to face is that you're very, very dependent now on receiving these feelings from them, and you're not very brave about feeling those feelings. You're happy to feel other feelings, but not the actual feelings that cause the attraction.
It's frightening me. It's like
Yeah, and also these spirits are going to be threatening. They're going to potentially try to manipulate you into suicide.
They tried already. I was like controlled like a zombie,
Yep.
trying to jump from the terrace. And what saved me was like.
But the reason why they've let off on that in the last few years is because they have more control now.
So they leave me. They don't kill me because they can have control on me.
Correct. But as soon as they can't control you, they want to kill you, right?
And so what it's going to require...
That's what I need to feel.
Yeah, but
That's
also have some moral fortitude
Yeah.
Mhm.
to treat yourself well in these situations,
And to never act on the desire to
What they
harm
want.
yourself.
what they want, their threats.
Yeah.
And I spoke to our friend John, who's in the spirit world,
Yeah.
and he and other spirit friends really want to help you with this.
So not without assistance,
No, and
even spiritual assistance.
they said, you know, it's going to require you breaking some of the addictions that you have, like being with people and being silent and trying to listen to them
Yeah.
and feel it.
You need to stop talking so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it prevents me from feeling.
Yep.
Yeah. And it's also
It also rejects people. It pushes people away.
and the spirits with you are very used to dominating you, and they want you to be isolated so that
Yep.
they can just continue to sort of have this. They want you not to have relationships so that they can have feelings through you. And actually, the feeling is that there was a lot of chaos in your childhood and that it was very abusive, and that it is an extension of that. And John is saying you need to come back to those times in your childhood, but in a very kind way with yourself. But you need to grow some moral fortitude around this, because you yourself are so willing to engage with the addictions with these spirits, and so
And in your own addictions, sexual and otherwise.
sexual and emotional and with people, and also you're very definite about not wanting to deal with what was in your childhood, and you're going to need to do that.
Yep.
Yeah.
That could explain why my sister is schizophrenic, and she's also very.
It's like your whole family
Your whole
is very
chaos. It's total
mediumistic
chaos.
and
Yeah, your whole family.
very chaotic and
Very, yeah.
and
Yeah,
it's
very
terrible.
much
Mother
a lot
chaotic.
of,
Terrible.
spirit interference, and you have the opportunity to change that for yourself, you'll be able to understand your family a lot better. But it's going to require, like at the moment, what you're calling emotional processing is very spirit influenced.
Yep.
So it's like coming back to what is God's truth about love, morality, ethics. I'm going to stick inside of that and then have your feelings. That's going to be a lot harder for you. It's going to take work because at the moment what you're doing is sort of feeling in this very influenced way, and they're like, yes, let Nicholas feel, do that, so he gets the illusion he's progressing.
But I'm not.
But you're not.
No.
So when you come
you.
back to this time and when you decide to be moral and ethical, it's going to be harder for you to feel. Just understand, okay, this is because it's real now.
Yeah.
You know, and our spirit friends want to help you with that, but they can't help you unless you make these moral decisions about how you're going to treat yourself and how you're going to treat others.
Yeah.
And once you do that, then you open up the space around you a bit for them to come
Then
in.
they can help me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I saw some spirit friends trying to help me in a very bad times. I saw like very lighted spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a glimpse because the rest they are here. There. Okay.
Yeah. They're trying to help you. Yeah. Yeah.
Sinisa, there's
Sinisa.
no need for that.
Yeah, no need for that,
That's unkind.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A spirit influence comment as well.
Very spirit influence. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's I think all
I
we need
think
to
that's
say.
that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.